What's up, Planeswalkers? How you doing? How you doing? Got two live streams going. One on YouTube Shorts, because we're testing it out. How's everyone doing? Today's live stream, we're going to be playing some games. And we're going to be talking about future next month. Guess why everyone's coming in, we might as well play a game. We'll go for some 5-color nonsense. Alright, let's see. Okay, what are we playing against? Nothing good. This is a slow hand, but we have a Wrath of God, and I think they're we'll be okay. They're actually going to shock and land here. I think we give them that Wayfarer problem. So we need double white. We have double white, so we don't need white anymore. Now we just need some black. What's up, everyone? Practicing a live stream. After last live stream, I think it's good that I should practice my live stream, see if I can get better at talking to you guys. Doing the unscripted content. What's up? Welcome, Alex. There are two live streams going on, by the way, right now. One of them is on YouTube Shorts. If you want a better view of the screen, then just click on my other live stream. Alright. I kind of want to keep ramping, just because we have this Wrath of God and kind of chill. Although they could be playing a lot of control. But I think we can do this at instant speed, so we'll just chill for now. We'll just pass and see what's up. Some convoke cards, Transcendent Message is probably what I would be playing in a deck like this. Can take 3. If they don't do anything else, then yeah, it looks like they are on a pretty heavy package then. Things might get a little bit rough here. Okay. Carnosaur is nice because they can't actually counter Carnosaur. So I think this turn we're just going to pass again, and then they tap out, we'll do some stuff. Really don't want to show anything here. So, do this now. There's an argument to Mortify there, but I don't even want to give him the opportunity to counter any. And I'm going to try to force them to play their commander out next turn, and then I'll get lost. Okay, get lost is probably going to target the Caretaker's talent, so I'll wait for them to try to make a token. If they don't, they go to their end step. We're still going to do it because we're going to get the counter out of their hand so that we maybe resolve the one. Okay, they don't counter. Alright, our opponent's a little bit playing pretty carefully. Well, we're not really drawing enough lands to double spell in a turn here, so we're just going to have to pass again. Just going to have to pass again. What's up, Pumpkinhead? So, today's live stream agenda, get better at live streams. Alright, because I'm terrible at unscripted content. And even the scripted stuff, I mean, let's be honest, my stutter's pretty bad. But, yeah, we're going to get better at live streaming. And then I want to talk to you guys for next month, because I want to do something special for Christmas, and we talked about it a little bit, where we would build community decks, right? A few, like, budget community decks, and then, we would give those away instead for the Christmas live stream. And I might do, like, a longer live stream for Christmas. Maybe I'll try to shoot a 4-hour live stream or something. But I think that would be fun, and I kind of want to gauge everyone's opinions that day. Alright, so we got some scary cards here. We're gonna have to mortify the Jacob. Hopefully we can get a counter. They're really holding on to this counter spell. I want to wait for this as Assassin's Trophy. I really don't want to ramp them. They could be bluffing. This entire time they could have been bluffing. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment on the intros. It means a lot. Oh man, this is terrible. We're not drawing anyone. So our secret weapon. What is our secret weapon? If anyone can guess it, type it in chat what you think a Ramos deck secret weapon would be. It's kind of obvious when you look at what its ability does and what just came out. But we'll see. We'll see if we draw it. I've done it once before, and I promptly lost the game. So I'll be honest. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Good guess. A Door to Nothingness. Good guess. It is in the deck. You're right. No, it's a creature. Alright. Let's see here. He's not going for the... I want to be mana efficient, so I want to do this right now, but even if he doesn't have the counter, he can still draw the additional card right now and get another 1/1, but I think that's fine. If I was him, I'd probably let this resolve, because you get an extra land anyways. Okay, yeah, Pumpkinhead knows it, yes. It's Progenitus. That is our secret weapon that we are going to try to rely on here. We'll see if we can cast it. Alright, well, it might be... Is this a... Oh, man. Okay, well, I mean, if he has a counter, he has a counter. I think it's time. We have to get this out. Like, this guy... I don't know. I don't think there's any playing around it. Just have to, but... That is an interesting counter spell. But, okay. We really have not been drawing lands. By the way, 40 lands in the deck, of course. I've noticed something. If I put in like 40 lands, I actually have 44 lands in a landfall deck. And believe it or not, the majority of the games that I lose in that deck, I fail to hit 4 lands, which I think is kind of insane. Kind of insane, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm a conspiracy theorist, guys. I think Arena forces you to lose games. I'm just saying. You can call me a liar all you want. But I think there's a possibility that's what's going on. So, this is really unfortunate. I mean, they're just going to keep holding up counter spells, but this is an unfortunate first game, because I wanted this to be like a little quick one, but this guy's going full on blue-white control, which is pretty rough when you're playing 5-color Big Timmy spells. We'll see what happens. So anyways, yeah, so about the Christmas thing. I'm thinking we do 3 decks, we give away 3 decks for Christmas, and we build them all. So I'm thinking maybe we start one at $50, I think it's a pretty good range. We make maybe $100 and we move up by 50. The last deck would be like 150 or like around 200. I think that'd be kind of interesting, right? And then we build them on live stream, build like the community commander deck. And then, okay, this is great. This is a great draw. Land would have been better, but I'll take a Delighted Halfling. The reason being, he won't be able to counter my commander castle. I think he should have done that differently. So now I'll get even more interaction out of his hand here if he really wants me to stop that. And we'll go for the Delighted Halfling again and see if he has more removal. So, anyways, yeah, I think maybe next week would probably be the earliest that we could even start building the decks, because we do need to get like kind of a hustle on it, especially if we're planning on having them by Christmas, right? Because I'd have to order all the cards and put them together. But I think that would be pretty fun, instead of just giving out precons. I mean, the precons are great, especially the newer ones that they've printed out. Like, tons of good cards in them. Okay, so this is funny. It does actually kill my Delighted Halfling, but yeah. I mean, that's one way to get rid of a Delighted Halfling, I guess. And maybe if he has more removal, get rid of more. Oh my, oh my. I'm gonna tuck my Paradise Druid. Yep.
Let's take it now.
Top card. So, I mean, Ramos is almost assuredly dead here. I'm actually questioning what we do, because there's just too much. We're fighting against 5 cards in hand. I don't think we're gonna make it out of this one. I'm almost tempted to Villainous Wealth X3, the worst Villainous Wealth in human history, to just try to hit a removal spell for this fairy. We're gonna go Ramos. Screw it. We'll go Ramos. Let's see what he got. If he kills Ramos, I think we concede, because I don't see how we're getting back in this game.
Keep up the pace.
Just too much blue-white control is just a little too good versus a ultimate Timmy deck. And also not hitting land drops for a few turns. It's really messed with us. So maybe he's looking for some removal? I don't know why he wouldn't. Maybe he's being smart about it. There's just no way that this guy does not have a way to kill creature. Okay, that implies that he actually might not actually have a way to do it. And he had to... Could have drawn it this turn. Why did he draw it this turn? That's super strange. Why would he not... Why would he have not drawn it this turn? Already has removal. Alright, so he's being slow about it. Turn this to my hand. Counters that. That's annoying. Let's do, you know what? I still don't think we're going to win this game. This is what's going on here. That's so important. I swear, every time I start streaming, I always go against the most cancer toxic decks. It's just how it is. Alright, yeah, let's give a Thirst for Meaning. That is an awesome 6 mana spell. We did it. Guys, I can't be bothered. There's no way we get back in that game. Missed 3 land drops for 3 turns. I just don't think it's I'd rather try to show you more Timmy cards. Alright. Do one more, and then we're gonna move to a different deck. That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate, but I don't want us to sit here all night playing that player. Let him go find someone else. Maybe we'll find another blue-white mage and they can... So how's everyone liking Foundations? I went to Foundations pre-release. Had a good time. Didn't win the night. I only went 2-1. Fortunately, I got overrun twice, 2 games, so it's pretty hard to beat. This hand is it's interesting because we can ramp so fast that I'm tempted to keep it, but there's no removal of their creature. I think we have to fetch a black. We're gonna have to get Golgari. Nice. Collector boosters. Sweet. I also picked up a bundle. I didn't get anything too crazy except for the new Niv Mizzet, which is nice. It's one of the cards I wanted to pick up. Yeah, and I think the Coma as well. I got the new Coma, which I actually played last night. And it made some serpents, and that was about it, and then it promptly died. So, but not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. So far, the card that's impressed me the most, so I put it in my Glarb deck, is the Abyssal, I forget its name, it's a 3/2 that you can tap, and then exile a creature that was put in your graveyard this turn, make a Nightmare token of it. That card is kind of insane. Very good. I should actually put that in my Glarb deck that I have on it. But so I made I have Glarb Reanimators, and that is really cool. Oh, Blasphemous Edict. Yeah, Blasphemous Edict is pretty sweet. I've cast it only a few times now, and for the most part, it's actually, you know, it's been a Blasphemous act basically. So I'll take it. All right. We're not gonna hold up a counterspell this turn. I think we're fine. We'll try to hold up a counterspell for a following turn. I don't think we're worried about a mana rock. Their commander's 3 mana anyways, so I mean a mana rock's really not gonna make a difference. Either way, they're gonna cast it on turn 3. Govin's Veto can't do anything about it either. But we're almost to our casualty of course. Okay. Well, this changes some things. We'll go the One Ring this turn. Get some protection. They're gonna Commander next turn. We'll go Shields down on their end step for this Paradise Druid. Dinos. Did anyone pull the new art? What is it? The Gigantosaurus or something? The 10/10 full art. That does look really nice. Alright, let's see what we got. So, this turn, I mean... I could wait for more value here, is a question. I think I am going to wait for more... I mean, Niv Mizzet is really hard for a mono red deck. So we'll just cast it. And miss! Completely miss, awesome. We are playing a lot of stuff that shouldn't be missed by Niv Mizzet, because we're playing the other Jumpstart Niv Mizzet, so that's the reason why we're playing some of these like weird, kind of strange cards. We will, we'll wait till their turn in case they play a Goblin Lord, because I think if they play a Goblin Lord, we actually have to kill that instead of... So I'll wait. I guess we should set a stop here. I have no idea. Hopefully it has a stop. Okay, so we have the Goblin Lord. This is where, so this is what we were worried about. It's just a little too much damage. So we'll get rid of the Goblin Lord so we take less. I'm gonna take one from the ring. Okay. We didn't draw another land. I would have liked to have drawn a land. I mean, I guess we're gonna have to take the very sad casualty. But they haven't drawn any lands, so I mean they're gonna have a tough time coming back into the game. That's one of their better 3-mana lords. Can't really attack yet. And we won. Maybe someday we'll see the power of Ramos. Maybe someday. Okay. So I built 2 other decks since I've live streamed last. This deck I absolutely hate. It's very bad. In testing, I need to go back to the drawing board. So it's just like a landfall deck, but it just does not do well. Apparently I have a style dope. Sweet. But this deck does not performed well. But I think we'll wait on this one. The zombies here, this commander is actually coming out tomorrow. I have a video coming out discussing this. Now, naturally, we don't have all the really good zombie cards for Zulashur to go like full combo. Really, it'd be nice if they put Entomb in the game. I love that. But, fortunately, they haven't done that yet. There is still a few combos that we can pull off with the Warren Soul Trader, and I also have this Liliana, so we can do some stuff, but we can't do like all the crazy stuff, especially if they haven't printed Gravecrawler yet. That would really help out the zombie deck. Fortunately, they don't have it, but we still have a few combos, and this can be a fun deck. Has anyone tried building anything else recently? Any new foundation cards? There's a new cleric commander. Just taking a look at that one. I was thinking about building it, but I feel like there is still better cleric. Pretty sure there's an Orzhov demon that I think is just a... Okay, we're going against the exact same card. Okay, we have a tragic slip. This is not... this hand is kind of Now this is an interesting card. I know what you're thinking when you see this. This is interesting. This is not in the commander deck, but you gotta make do sometimes. I don't know if we keep this. Sand is... You know what? No, we'll keep it. What am I talking about? We will trust in our tragic slip to pick off. A 1/1 zombie. Not zombie, goblin. It's unfortunate too because this one, it's not like the other cards in standard, where if I lower their power, they won't deal any damage. So what's funny is I can play this without exploiting it, so that next turn I can Midnight Reaper and Phyrexian Tower to draw a card, which is probably what I'm doing. So, not going to exploit it. Just play it as a 3/3 that's going to deal 1 damage to us next turn. Phyrexian Tower. Play out mid... Well, I guess I can't, right? Because Midnight Reaper's 3 mana, but it's still a good block. So, let's see here. If that's the case, I'm almost tempted to play out my own. I think we'll just go mana efficient and play out the Midnight Reaper. I don't want to show him Phyrexian Tower just yet. And we're going to leave the Graph Reaver back. Balin Apparent deck. Nice. Hawksroll. Hawksroll is definitely fun. So we were planning on sacking the Graph Reaper anyways. Kind of fine with just trading and trying to cash in and get a card here. So we need more removal. That is not removal. But it's not bad. So we'll play it. Next turn we can bring back the Graph Reader. I don't think we have to play the Taknuma just yet. So we're gonna chill out here. We even might block with the Midnight Reaper. So we can just bring it back with Zulashur. So yeah, I think we're sitting fine. I'm a little more scared though. This Goblin opponent is getting their land drops, and Muxus is a card. Okay. So they can trade in their commander. Fine. Trade in that little... They full swing. No, that has me a little bit scared actually. I do not like that. That has me pretty scared. Really need to find removal for this Goblin Chieftain. Oh, okay, so we can do this. Okay. This is gonna be a little crazy, but I prefer to get rid of all their zombies on their board, so I'm gonna swing with both. They don't have to block either. We're just hoping that they do block. Don't. That's bad. So we can bring back the Graph Reaver. Could just play the Liliana and Uptick, which I'm actually pretty tempted to do. We still have 2 blockers. They'll have 4 going through, provided there's not another Lord. This is a tough spot. Screw it. We'll do this. We draw a card. Goodbye, champion. My favorite way.
I do hope you make this battle
It really
exciting for
depends.
me.
Liliana's never gonna get better for us now. By the way, now that this
No
is
way,
gonna untap
but
with that board
my
state,
way.
but we kind of need to draw into something here. It's hard to say. I like a lot of graveyard decks actually. Landfall. I've had a lot of different landfall decks. When I was playing landfall though, it was primarily a land destruction deck that was just trying to blow up everyone's lands. So it wasn't the friendliest thing. Taking a whole lot of damage here. This is pretty scary. Gem Palm is brutal. They had a crazy hand. So we're not dead because we can potentially top deck a board wipe. I'm hoping that they go for our Liliana here.
I do quite enjoy necromancy.
You never know. They probably are not going to go for Liliana. If I can keep the Lily alive, I will. So I can keep Lily alive. By blocking here, I've got an additional card. So now we're basically finding a board wipe or we're dead.
Not today, Death.
Boom.
This is more enjoyable than slaying
Hey,
demons.
that's pretty good. Not gonna lie, that's one. Go ahead and get in 3. I've played a lot. I've played Commander for such a long time that yeah, I like a lot of different strategies. The only one that I would say that I don't like would have to be Voltron. I just hate it. It might just be the tables I play at play so much removal that it feels awful. It just feels awful every time. Probably my favorite deck to play though is my Tiny Bones deck.
Worse than undead.
We're not drawing lands.
Now
Really
Nancy
not
is
drawing
lot
lands.
like
That's really
plucking
unfortunate.
Turnips.
We can make a massive board. We might have this game. We might have this game. Definitely getting out the Unstoppable Slasher next turn so we can try to kill him out. Close this game out fast. Okay. Okay. Get this out. So we'll start here. Go for the diagraph.
Don't speak ill of
Okay.
the undead.
Gotta live through this turn. 4 blockers, gotta live through this turn and hope that he doesn't make enough goblins to kill us. Okay, that's game. Gosh, I should be blocking that. Easy. That top decking that board wipe was so Just incredible. Incredible. If you are watching on the vertical live stream, let me know how it looks, because I'm testing this out, because I don't see a lot of people try to stream Magic Arena on vertical. Because, I mean, it's kind of hard to get it fully on screen. Like, you have to, certain stuff's cut off. So hopefully it looks okay. I do like this this zombie commander. Especially, I mean, if we put Zulashur in like a Scarab God deck where we have blue, and we can put in a intruder alarm, I mean, we're talking big stuff. Okay, sweet. Yeah, with an intruder alarm, we can do some cool stuff with this card. Now, granted, you have to play intruder alarm to kind of break it, but I still think there's so much value to get from this card that it's still worth playing. Bounce my Cryptghast. Okay. So, oh, this is interesting. This is an interesting turn. I really want to get out my commander here. Yeah, I mean, let's go for the commander. We'll attack in. We actually don't mind trading here. I don't think they would, but I mean, Zulashur just brings it back next turn, so just free 1 damage, and we can't tap 3 zombies yet to draw a card, so no point. There could be an argument though that I should have gone Jet Medallion there though. But I'm hoping that I can hit something off my Stitcher Supplier to maybe it's 2 mana that could reanimate. Bring back. So we're gonna lead with Stitcher Supplier. If we don't hit anything, then we'll Jet Medallion, but we may... Okay, we do hit something. It's 3 mana. Oh, it's not the other. So we do have the other one. I think what was it? Accursed something? Accursed something. It's 2 mana. It's the same card, but that's kind of unfortunate. So we could get in for 3 here. I'm just not going to do that. Instead, I would rather draw cards with Crypt Breaker. So we're just going to pass. And then, yeah. Let's do your worst. I don't think they can tattoo over this turn. Defense of the Heart. We don't really have a lot of good answers to enchantments, so that's probably gonna go off. We could dig aggressively, because we do have 2 answers to enchantments in our deck, but... Wait, what am I saying? If it's in our deck, then we're fine here. It would mean that I would have to give up the... I'm gonna have to give up the Jet Medallion. But it's so bad that I think it's worth... I'm so scared of this card that it's worth it. So we'll go for the Withering Torment. That's what we'll... Shut that down. And then we'll pass because we're going to draw on the end step. 4 damage isn't really going to mean too much. Not that great. There's an argument that that wasn't the right play, but there's no telling. I really feel like don't do that, we're gonna lose. So sure. Warp. Now we want a way to exile the graveyard. They're playing lands out, so I guess they're gonna go for the commander next turn. Bunch of nice cards. Okay, so I think we want to bring back the Fleshbag Marauder. Only thing it gets is a Llanowar Elf, but it is probably worth us starting to cycle the Fleshbag Marauder and start basically just back. So bring it in, sack it. So next turn we can do the same thing. Don't really have another way to do anything, so we're gonna have to chill. Probably block with the Stitcher Supplier and then tap 3 zombies. For this card. So as long as they don't give trample, we should be good. But like I said, we're gonna start cycling the flashback Brawl. But it might be a little bit too slow, because I mean, look at their hand. Look at all the cards they're drawing. Tatio is a crazy card. Just so disgusting. It's so gross. I'm over here just trying to reanimate some zombies. It's just a simple zombie deck. I'm going against this disgusting creature. It's a disgusting single player. I am not streaming on Discord. You could try the other live stream. I am live streaming on, well, I was gonna say 2 different YouTube accounts, but that's impossible. No, I have a full screen live stream on the channel as well. They're both titled the same thing. I guess maybe next time I should hindsight. I should have put something else. So don't worry guys, I'm sure I put a Wit's End in our deck, and we're gonna top deck it, have it up meta faster. I'm sure we're totally not dead. We're gonna lose the game because of their nonsense, guys. Nonsense. Now, some of you might have conceded. There's an argument to be made that your opponent's having way too much fun right now. Let them cook. Just let them cook. Just let them keep doing their thing. This is so, it's so OP, guys. It's so OP. Just draw your deck, man. We are going to, I think, kill the Tatio, and then probably concede this game. Unless I draw Wit's End and an Event Caster. So, time to murder Tatiova. Let's get your extra turn spell there. Take that. Take that. How about them apples? Vengeance was taken. Desecrator's good there too. I mean, that's another good example of what it can do. Getting rid of the extra turn there, but they probably play in all runes or something. I don't think it's worth it to sit through that. Sure. Yeah, it was nice talking with you, Pumpkin. I am actually making some member-only videos, believe it or not. I was finally convinced, because I need to talk about this game, guys. That is become my recent addiction. It's Pokemon Pocket. I can't lie to you guys. Pokemon Pocket is it's been detrimental, I think. Worse than Magic. Actually, worse than Magic. I love Pokemon. Anyone else play that? I'm trying to get a gold Charizard right now, and it's about to tear my hair out from it. We're playing against fake Magic cards. Awesome. I don't know about you guys, but I actually love fake Magic cards. Alright. Alright, chat, what do we do here? What do we do here? It's green. Do you think that we're gonna remove my enchantment? Should I just go with some ramp? Should start the Palantir. Okay. We'll take an interest right here. card's incredible, actually. Wait, what? Nice. That is that's awesome, and that's 2 mana spider. Seems that should actually go in my landfall deck. That's it's fake magic cards, man. They are quite powerful stuff. Okay, I'm actually pretty fine with that. I was really worried that they're gonna play something way scarier than that, but if all they're gonna do is suit up that creature, then we're okay. This ramp that they're doing is pretty slow. So here, I mean, we kind of want to get the Palantir going. We can mill some cards with Liliana. I don't really want to put Liliana on this board. I'm kind of tempted just to play the Palantir and start having that. There's a question with the black market. We draw more. We should go black market. I think we draw more cards. And we're not reanimating anything here, so I think we will just full swing it. Take the life that they just gained. Take another swing from the spider. Now, if their turn is just play land, play Werefor, and crack this bauble, we're sitting pretty. You can draw some remove. Fortunately, lands have a mana value for us to Cemetery Desecrator, but it's not gonna be. Next turn, scary thing comes down. They're not drawing very well. I could Liliana here and hope to hit a flesh bag. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Enough with the mysteries.
Nope, instead I mill.
Humility is for the
Instead I mill the exact cards I don't want to mill. Well, this is coming down next turn and returning. This fake magic card is insanely strong with this. Only pawns here. Chill. Rexian Arena is way too slow. You don't want that. Ideally, they mill here. Milling, by the way, picking mill here is a bad. I mean, that's kind of what my deck wants to do, but sweet. Oh, another. I love these. Okay, my gripe. They need to make a Brawl format where I don't have to play against these cards. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys love this card? Because I hate this card. This card actually makes me see red. I could put both things in front here. There's nothing to reanimate. Next turn, don't have another way to mill. Is it worth even keeping Liliana alive then? What does she do? She just shrinks something next turn. I'd rather have this spider dead, to be honest. So it can stop filling the graveyard. Move this to command zone. Pay 1 mana. Alright. We need some removal. Preferably Cemetery Desecrator. Doesn't look like that. So we'll fall. Oh, we're almost dead. Do we have 5 creatures, guys? So we can shrink this creature just a little bit.
You can quit at any time.
I'm wondering if we run out the Desecrator just to No, we don't. So we're gonna go for a Hail Mary with, well, going for a Hail Mary that we live, and then hopefully we can mill a card big enough, the Cemetery Desecrator, that's it's gonna be able to, and hopefully Liliana just draw some aggro. Almost have enough creatures too for Westphal. You don't want either of these things. Okay, there's the Buried Alive. We actually would have liked to have that. Oh. I'm gonna make a copy. Get 1 gazillion mana. And I'm dead. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, we're not doing too hot. Not doing too hot tonight. Alright, I think it's time we break out the worst deck tonight. Believe it or not, the deck you saw previously was semi-decent. So for everyone that's new to the stream, or this is just tuning in, I have 2 streams going on. If you're watching from the shorts, you can go to my channel. There's a second stream where you can fire screen. Then we are discussing what we're doing for December for the channel with a giveaway, and I think the consensus, unless anyone has any other ideas, is that we build community decks on live stream, and we alright, we have some removals. Community consensus was that we would build 3 decks of varying budgets, and we'd give those away for Christmas. We'd build them on stream. Does that sound good, everyone? That we do a live stream where I'm not playing Arena, but instead we're just building it. And I'm thinking about doing that next week. That way I have time to kind of order everything. Although someone did actually suggest to me that we do a we do a like a tournament style thing. We have people play for the decks instead. December. What do we think about that? What do we feel about hosting like a mini tournament? I think it would be kind of interesting, but I don't know, it's up to you guys. Play swords this path would be better. Well, we're not doing a whole lot for a landfall deck. That has flash. Alright. Okay. Alright. I mean, are we just countering that on the way back down? No? Okay. So, that was pretty free. They're playing pretty strangely. Do we think they have a board wipe? I almost feel like they have a board wipe. If I pass here and they do nothing... We'll wait one more turn. We'll see if we can draw the land to activate the turn it comes. I don't think they're going to play Kaikar, I know. However you say this person's name. Our opponent is so they can counter the Necrobloom. Kind of okay with that. Just might mean they tap out for their Kaikar. They We have a counter from the hand. We don't really care about the Necromancer too much. 7 land. They don't. That's fine, I guess we'll token. I'm not gonna attack in there because I still think there's a case that they actually might have flash. Some weird vibes from this card. Now maybe they'll go land and they'll play the Kaikar out because they have removal. Or they don't. I am going to this is interesting. I think I'm just going to discard. Although if I Anguished a Making, crack both, yeah, we'll do this. Might be more mana efficient to Terra Sunder there instead. But this comes in tapped, so in case I go double land here, I think it's Tish, Restoration. It's too late. Play our llama out. Swing for 2. That's very strange that they played. They're playing really, like, it's really strange. Go Oracle Modiad, see if they counter it. Yeah, we're just off the. I don't know what's going on. They had flash. Oh, you know what happened to me earlier today? So I was playing some standard. It was so funny. I had a Enduring Courage. Someone, they go for the Throated it, right? So it dies. Turns as an enchantment. And then they play Terra Sunder on the enchantments the same turn. And it was just, it was great. It was great for me, but it's just really sad. There's the board wipe. Now that we've seen the board wipe, we'll go for the... So we'll play this for 6. This needs another board wipe because the llama actually pumps our board. So we deal a lot of damage here if they don't. If they do board wipe, then we'll play out Get Rug and... Maybe they're playing another board wipe in their deck. I don't know. Could have some removal here. They definitely could have some removal. But we go for it. We have plenty of lands. Go for it. Still, I'll play the gas. So at this point, I'd probably just draw a card. They have removal. They need to do it now before the pump. Unless they have Aether. Settle. I'm just going to... Yeah, let's just make sure. There's no favor. This llama, man, this llama's deadly. Never seen this card. Okay, so a 5 mana Explorer. Don't mind 5 mana Explorer. Are fucking dead. Bloodghast has haste there as well. That was a very grindy game. Man, that was grindy. Alright, we'll go back to this one more time, and then I think we'll go back to our 5-pillar deck. Try to break out our secret. I still remember the first game I played on stream with this, and the very first deck I went against was the Elishorn deck, which completely so funny. We'll keep this. I'm a big fan of the Tortoise. We have some early removal. That's a little bit unfortunate. We have a surveil land here though that I can grab. Okay, that's really scary. That's really scary. Go ahead and grab that surveil land. Yeah, I don't think the engines slow this game. One card. Bad start. We didn't hit any ramp, and then they're playing like a complete. Also, this is a 1/4, so it's not actually fused, which you're not gonna get. Yeah, top deck of land. Next turn. Play the possible tokens. So next turn, I am actually almost dead, believe it or not. So what I have to do here, and this is so unfortunate, but I think I actually have to virtue the... Yeah. That's double pumped twice. How... Okay, if I lose the game, it's because I didn't virtue this card. We're going greedy. If I lose this game, it's because I didn't virtue this Evangelist. Because, I mean, if I was him, just Jolly Blue Man, Evangelist. Oh, he can't activate the Jolly Blue Man. What? He's giving me another shot here. That has to be a mistake. Maybe he didn't realize how much damage he had. If I was in his boots, sorry, he would, I would have, I don't understand that. That's crazy. The amount of damage we could have done, so this is really good here, but I need to get another land. So we're gonna swing in. Gonna get anything too good there. So can't virtue and can't do it. Bring back my realm. It's not bad. This Ocelot's Pride is gonna be pretty scary. So we have to play any super scary card next turn. Maybe we hit something. Gotta leave that on top. And we'll have Heroic Intervention. Ton of damage this turn. These are strange cards. And he doesn't uptake it. He's there's so much damage he's missing out on. Like, sure, you're making a lot of tokens, but giving me more shots at drawing a board wipe. Kind of strange. This is only sorcery speed activation too. Doesn't activate this turn. Doesn't get any value from it. It's in pretty. Okay, so not drawing the land there. It's pretty bad. I would agree. Okay, I could be dead. Just me. Don't think it's worth saving my turtle here, so. Oh, I could have been making tokens. Is maybe that what he oops me about. Actually, I just realized. I actually messed up there. Yeah, that's player. Reading the cards is. The cards. Super dead here.
For Avernus and for victory.
That's unfortunate. That, like those cards are so questionable in that deck, but I just got ran over. Absolute beast. All right, time to break out the secret weapon. Got some of the bad mojo out of the way. I do have other decks if anyone wants to see any Jund or anything. If you want to see any of the decks, let me know. Comments, I got Jund. So, take a look at them after this game. Alright, just a bunch of board wipes versus Reanimator. That doesn't feel... This hand isn't any better. Actually, I have to keep it. Okay. And they go first. That is pretty rough. Good ramp here, but I'd rather get out before this. Then next turn I can store all this. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, interesting. Sword. A black man. External chaos. Okay. Need an untap red source, so we can go like this. Sure. Could find a definite. Maybe there's an argument that I actually shouldn't have done this yet. Still need more black. I'm not complaining if we do. It's 3 minutes. Now you can return it next turn, which is fine. This is not going too well already. We just need a board wipe. They come in tapped. So next turn we're probably gonna play Chinley. and hope for the best. Not a board wipe. We're actually just dead. Died pretty fast here. We're having some unlucky games, but who knows? You know what? Might display some. Might display some power there. So we have only three board wipes in the deck, so that's pretty low. All right, we run it back. We run it back. Yeah, we did. We have a dead emoji, which is perfect because I'm getting absolutely smashed tonight. Destroy. Okay, we're about to come back though. Big comeback. So I already asked, but I'll ask again. Is anyone building new commanders? On getting the grinding stone for? Screw it. We'll keep it because of Dragon Predator. Is anyone building anything new? Foundations? Red and black. She's just gonna get the Esper land. Not Esper. Nexus. Yeah. Alright. We are not drawing lands. We've drawn a big part of our top end though. So if we keep drawing lands, we'll be maybe we'll be big. For right now, okay. It's not bad. We'll go Omnath. So they need to remove Omnath, and they just Mondrak next turn. And so be it. We can Binding the Old Gods, so they probably should wait it. Am I quiet? Let me eat my microphone. Am I quiet right now? Okay. So just kill Mondrak. Pretty simple turn there. They have a lot of creatures. We have blockers. Just get a. This is the boss at hitting lands. We like that. We like that quite a bit. That is pretty good. We'll take a Mirari's Wake. That sounds awesome. That's a pretty good turn. That's not bad at all. Be a touch higher. Let me see what I can do here. All right, how am I now? My sound. Have an overrun. Am I dead? Kind of weird. Like claws out, I think is the new. That's for cats though. So I need a board wipe. Once again, we're looking for a board wipe. Although, well, yeah, okay. We can do some fun stuff here. Let's have some fun. We're doing it. We're doing it. Alright, we need to get rid of more creatures though, is the problem. I mean, we have even more mana I mean, let's start here. Let's just look for the deafening. Okay. Well, they didn't want to sit through it, but we were, if you didn't realize, we actually have 10 mana just sitting there. We can only activate it once. So after I do this, we could even Clarion and then still have another 10 mana to just have fun with, play the Atali, kill more cards. But, I mean, honestly, could have won that game if I didn't hit a board wipe. Very interesting that he seated there. I would have stuck around. But I think some people really don't like Atali. I didn't even play it yet. Actually, wait, what am I talking about? He didn't even see it. He just left. I'm like that. I really dislike Atali as the commander. It is so, and it's only because of how strong it is. It is so strong. Because at bare minimum, you hit a ramp spell, you're gonna be able to cast it next turn, right? And it's if they don't kill it, right? Because they have to kill it. If they don't, it becomes an infector that you have to block. So Atali's like very hard to beat. It's actually such a grindy commander. And Brawl. In Brawl. I keep saying commander, but this is Brawl. I think in commander it's a lot more tame. Although I did have an Atali deck that was pretty gross in commander. I don't take it back, actually. Atali is so gross in Commander. Now I'm remembering my Atali deck. That is actually such a disgusting Commander. Really fun, though. If you're on the, if you're the one doing it. So this hand is pretty bad. But we could kill their Commander potentially with Tyrant Scorn. So this is too greedy. Let's... Okay, this is worse. Well, never mind. Oh, this is perfect. So we need a white source here. White and blue, so it's probably Spara's headquarters. We need the... Yeah. So we'll tap for black. And this will come in untap for the red, so we can do it on curve. If we need to. Looks like we're probably gonna have to. Rather play this out. If we can, we want to keep this alive for Ramos. We'll chill. Chill, we don't have to Clarion yet. I think I'll wait for their commander. Three Tree City is a very... So they're just doing some ramp. If we top deck a land, I'm not going to play this out. But if we don't, then I'm probably going to play it. Unless we draw something. Land or a 3-mana card. If you drew a land, I'm going to be playing this out. Or no, I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not playing it out is what I said. Because now there's a good chance we actually don't end up having to use it. We can use it as a spell to protect. Though it is just indestructible, it is not hexproof as well. So, worth remembering. That does specify tokens, not creatures, so I could get... Yeah, I don't think we have to. I think we can just play Blood Parade Elf next to this following turn. Try to hit a Mana Rock. We're playing the Cascade cards for Ramos because he cares about cast triggers, so we have a lot of low mana cost multicolor spells that we can hit. So like if I had Ramos out, there's potential for me to get the 5 counters in one turn. He will decline. That's a really bad hit. We only are playing, I believe, 1 counter spell, and that was it. So pretty unfortunate. We're fine with the lightning bolts. But again, yeah, we're just trying to trigger Ramos. Honestly, I might take that counterspell out because I have a few ways to cascade. Yeah, we're definitely... This is where the Clarion's going to come. We are actually going to have to pay 2 life, though. We're going to have to pay 2 life because I said so. Because I knew we would top deck Blind Obedience. Alright. Blind Obedience is pretty sweet. I wish it was Authority of the Consuls here. people are really big on that card. Okay, so next turn we can play Ramos and keep up the spell here. Although, probably just going to be exiling all creatures next turn. It's like, right. Is there graveyard? Graveyard's not. Yeah, let's just do all creatures. We don't need to do graveyards. And I'd rather not do artifacts because I want to keep Ancient Cornucopia. That's going to be gaining us life. Alright, sweet. Another win. What's up, Yax? Yaxa. Oh, I forgot to apologize to Scouter. I remember last live stream I was calling him Scooter. That's my bad. It's my bad. Sometimes I jumble my words. Thank you. Yeah, a lot of time went into to making Manamute. Thinking of that name. I'm trying to think, when we, as a community, I think I'm gonna probably make a poll, maybe tomorrow. So tomorrow after the zombie deck goes live, I'll probably make a poll for you guys to vote. If anyone wants to pick a commander, because I think what I'll do, I'll probably go on my Discord and just see what everyone's saying we should do. So if you want a commander that we build a budget deck around, go ahead and leave that in the Discord, and then I'm gonna pick some of those, and we'll make a poll tomorrow, and we'll see what people pick. We'll keep this because we can turn 2 ramp. And then we'll move from there, and then the following week, whatever wins, whatever 3 wins, we'll have to do a few polls, and then we'll start building Christmas giveaway decks. And then if you guys want, we could do a tournament thing. Although I'm gonna have to think about how we do that. That would be kind of difficult for everyone. A giveaway is just a lot easier because you don't have to do anything for the most part, except be there, I guess. So they might have removal for the Paradise Druid. I'm fine with that because the Glissa, I mean, Glissa's a way bigger issue. Need another black source here. Need more green too, though. Okay, so it'd have to be off the Triome. So if they have removal to use it on Glissa, if we top deck a land, we'll go Emoji. Emoji is another commander that's just kind of crazy in Brawl. The value you get is just nuts. So yeah, if you're watching and you have a commander that you want to do a deck list for, you want to build a deck list with everyone, go ahead and leave it in my Discord. And then if you need a link for the Discord, it's in my channel, and I can post one here too. If that one isn't expired. For whatever reason, it just keeps expiring sometimes. We'll let him venture twice, that's fine. We don't draw land next turn. I mean, even if we do draw land, probably just play the Relic, and then... Yeah, so even with the land, I think it's better to just play a Relic here, and then mortify the Mission of 2 Heavens. And then just swing it with Glissa and draw a card. Yeah, probably the right choice there. So, if they don't kill the Druid, not the Casualties. Casualties, pretty sweet. Casualties will set them back big too, especially if they miss this land drop. The most ideal thing for them to do right now is tap out 3 mana, 4 mana rock. I think they're just gonna play a kill spell and pass. I'll swing in with this and put a counter probably on the make it a 3/2. Oh no, they have secret tech. What? What the heck is this battle permanent? Oh man. Opponent is very clever. I've never seen anyone play this card. So they were struggling to hit land drops, I think, right? Oh, did they discarded a land? this Casualty of Wars. They don't put Glissa. I don't think we actually need to rush out the Casualty of. Don't think we need. What the heck are we looking? Okay, some very strange creature. Well, let's see if they let Glissa connect. Okay, they really don't want Glissa to connect. Man, do I just... Yeah, let's just go with it. Sweet. Glad we're waiting. We're waiting for something better. Okay. Sweet. Every mana does have its move. What's up, Kick That Table? Kick That Table being my my special friend. He's a Saudi oil prince. Hope you're having a good day. So I'm thinking too, I'm also trying to think, because I'm going to start live stream. I want to live stream more just so I get better at it. Because the last live stream, I don't know if you guys were there, but it was pretty bad. Yeah, I was pretty nervous. I got some stage fright. You guys were making me nervous. You were so beautiful. We have some removal. And we have nothing else. This is so bad. This is format. Yeah, okay, we can't keep this. We can keep this, though. This is a lot better. Start with the Delighted Halfling. Next turn, we can play the Avacyn's Pilgrim. Yeah. Actually, what am I kidding? Who am I kidding? We're going Warren Powerstone. God, they're bats. Rat Colony is actually kind of interesting with the Get Rog. They get a draw. Yeah, that's not bad. Cool. So, no untapped land. I don't want to play this out unless I can cast it, so... Kind of unfortunate. If we had an untapped land, we could have Mirari's Wake that turn. I think we're just going to have to let him draw a card with the Shakedown Heavy. Then, next turn. Yeah. Have a card. No blocks. I'll take a look. Okay, they are playing a lot of scary gross cards, and we are not drawing lands, which is not good at all. So we can go super greed mode and Mirari's Wake here, but they have... Oh man. I just don't... Can cast the Leyline Bind on the Get Rog. They play it and saddle something. I think we have to do it. We're so mana screwed right now that no attacks. They get potentially a lot of damage here. I'm hoping that they do it on the Rotting Regisaur because it's making them discard. So maybe they play the Get Rog and settle it. Regisaur. They almost no damage this turn. That would be the most ideal thing. So let's see. So that means we take no damage this turn, because we can just have the takedown heavy card. Alright, that was pretty good. So take the Rotting Regisaur from. I don't think we do. Take the Shakedown Heavy. No, we do. We take the Rotting Regisaur. Just too much damage. We're actually gonna play it because I need a blocker. And then I don't want to discard the Niv Mizzet, but I think we're gonna have to. So I want to make sure that they can't play the Get Rock Monster next turn. So we do it like that, and then we have to discard the Niv. But then we can play Ramos. Regisaur Alpha 2 blocks there. Get the Delay Halfling back. Going for a bunch of big stuff. I'm not going to let the Shakedown Heavy turn stop giving him cards. The Hostage Taker's already kind of... So if they let me, I'm going to double block the Shakedown. Hi, Dave. Okay. Not a great draw. But it is what it is. We're at their mercy. They're going to draw an insane amount of cards. We have to hope that they can't kill the Rotting Regisaur. I can block a lot of damage here. Okay, we're gonna in our deck. Not what we wanted to draw, but what we did draw. No attacks. This is... quite a few good top decks we can get. But I feel like we're literally one removal spell away from just dying. No, so we put Ramos in front of this. I think we do it like that. And if they have a pump spell, they might randomly play pump spells in their deck. Nope, indestructible. That is bad for us. Good news is I can just play Ramos again next turn. Gets 1 damage through. That is super bad for us, but maybe we come back off a good top deck here. Alright, so the Casualty of Wars. Then maybe with a Casualty. That, I think, is game. We'll play it out for a little bit longer, but I'm pretty sure we're just dead. That was so... the Heartless Act there was so close. Not to mention the heroic interval. We're throwing Ramos in front of us again. So I'm not gonna let him draw a card. Rotting Regisaur, and then we're gonna put 2 creatures in front of this. See if he has more indestructible. And that's game. He just connects there, sacks it, draws 5 cards. That's really, really unfortunate. We top decked so poorly that game. It's doomed. It was doomed. So again, if you want a certain commander, 5 subs if I win the night. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna happen. We were running hot there for a minute. But we'll see. Okay, it's versus Jorah, not the super broken Jorah. But a Jorah nonetheless. Oh, this hand is slow. This hand is so incredibly slow versus that. I have to find something. Okay. Trigun Predator is really good versus Jorah. So next turn we can Trigun Predator and then hope that that's good. And hope that they don't have removal. Okay. Alright, no removal. And this Trigun Predator can maybe solo this game. But if they have removal, we're gonna really... Yeah, Fab Jorah, something gross out. Gonna go in for the attack. Why would they? That's so cancer. Okay. Just in case they can go infinite next turn. Have to do that to force more removal out of their hand. They can mind here. I actually don't mind at all. They might mind here too. I mean, with how many counters are already on Jorah? And they love printing broken cards. I'm actually not going to play out. I guess I do have to play out their Aether Flux, because if they just bounce the Hostage Shaker, they get it back. So I will actually play their Aether Flux Reservoir out. And I just have to hope that they don't have bounce. Okay. Alright. That's really bad. Their hands. Alright, so they're gonna go infinite. Awesome. Awesome. I love Jorah decks. Yeah, maybe I should have mulliganed. Gone down to 6. There's a lot of weight to put on Trigun Predator to try to win that. Like, that's your favorite deck? Jorah is your favorite deck? Alright, it's true. Jorah is a very strong card. It takes a brilliant mind to be able to win that deck. You gotta be truly a genius. I might be a little too small-minded to break out one of those. gonna go like this. Oh, okay. All right. You don't have to do that. I'm just letting you know you don't have to do that. I'll do this either way. I'm gonna win this for myself, and also maybe because they're playing Saruman. Esper is pretty strong. They have a lot of mana. We can catch them tapping down this Jamil. But I don't think we'll catch them tapping down. Well, right here. Make them think maybe I don't have a land, so maybe we get a counter out of their hand. The only thing I can do is try to dry their hand out of counters. Sweet. So, probably didn't think I had a land there. I actually did. Alright, so maybe they tap out for their Saruman this turn. Not gonna happen. See if they have another counterspell. Could lose the game, opponent. Pretty scary stuff. Okay, nope. No cares in the world. Duress is brutal. That gets rid of the Chameel. Assassin's Trophy's not very good. It's the only thing I can really destroy their ramp. Chameel just means that they'll always resolve counterspells. Alright, this is a fake card. Okay, that seems really gross. Like an extremely gross card. Guess we'll just try to do our Dex thing. What other counterspells they have? Yep. What do you know? A lot of counter magic. That duress was so well timed. If they didn't have that duress, man. Sure. Alright, well they don't have any card draw currently. That's a really good top deck by them. Really good top deck. Monic Tutor? Fine, whatever. I wonder if they're gonna go find the 1 mana counter. Oh, let's see. Going for it. It's brutal. Still have more counter magic, probably. The only thing I can hope for is that they didn't take a draw spell, basically. That I can pull something here that isn't what I just got. I keep getting lands, and this is a 40 land deck. That's probably the most broken card they could have found. Look at all. Okay, this should not count. I'm losing versus these fake magic cards. I hate these cards. All right, Thought sees me. Sure. So gross. Awesome. Awesome. Very cool. I can't have luck with this Timmy deck. Getting bullied right now. We'll try again. Try again. I really hate that they force you in Brawl to play against the alchemy cards. I really dislike them. Alright, maybe I just got a match against the same person. Can't actually play anything in this hand. This hand basically does nothing. We actually go down to 6. And we put back the... This is technically a land. Dovin's Veto seems like it's going to be... We're going to go greed. We're going to put back the land. Duress, turn 1 Duress. How does he do it? How does he do it? That is so insanely good versus us. We already were down to 6 cards and they had to turn 1. So that is very unlucky. Void Ren's the only removal in my hand. This Dovin's Veto is pretty much garbage now at this point. Able to go up the cornucopia. Well, I am just gonna ran. So we go get a swamp. So we can play the Void Ren, but they might have more discard. Be one of the reasons why they played like that. Okay. Now we just start our 1-2 beats. I guess they can something here. I don't know how I keep getting these control matchups. There should be a filter I can put. Should put no control. I'm trying to play Timmy Car. Maybe I could have countered that, but I'd rather save this for. That's a bad draw. I top deck the land. Very nice. That. I have to counter this. It's gonna make me discard it, basically. Then I will go for Ramos. Get a counter out of their hand. Or kill spell. They can't counter it because of the halfling. Maybe they play their commander next turn. Need to top deck something good again. Ideally, they tap out for their commander here. I draw a sorcery to discard. I hit one of their lands. And I know how the shuffler works, so if I crack this, I'm going to draw land. In theory, I should be thinning my deck. Should be thinning my deck here. I should be. I drew land. Awesome. Alright, so I guess we go for Ramos. And we let this guy start doing broken stuff. That's the best we can do. They're in such a bad spot. I don't know why we keep playing against control though. It's pretty annoying. Our deck is, this is probably our deck's worst matchup. Found it twice in a row. So now our casualties won't even resolve because they're going to hold up counter spells. Unless they tapped out for a 5 mana. None of those cards would have worked for us, so we're glad we... That doesn't work for... Okay, that's another one. Running it back. We're running it back. Running it back. Hopefully, if I queue fast enough, maybe I can play against that guy again. Come on. Come on, let's go. That's crazy, though. We keep getting control. Versus creature decks, we're sitting pretty. For the most part. Versus that control deck, though, that is rough. But I think I was duress that game as well. They've had duress both times that I played that deck, and that duress is like so brutal. Ah, gotta wait a minute. Guess no Saruman of many color decks are queuing up right now. Well, if you're a Saruman of many color player, go ahead and queue up so I can find an opponent, please. Ready to take my beats. Okay. It's Gishath though. Alright. We have removal. Just keep it. It'll all be fine. Removal and a little bit of ramp. What could go wrong? What could... That's pretty good. That's... We'll do what we came. They are off to a fast start. Speaking Portuguese? Fortunately, I do not speak Portuguese. But welcome. Hopefully you can tell what the cards are based on their art. You know, it's funny. It's actually funny you bring that up. I was watching a Japanese streamer draft. And it was funny because I had no idea what he was saying, but I just knew card art. So that's how I was able to tell what he was doing. Okay.
You go here, those go there.
Probably gonna kill this Domri. Stay there. I was about to say, you have a God's Willing that can target a Planeswalker. Oh, can we descend? We can. Okay. That's important to remember. We can descend for next turn. So, next turn... Just play Dom. Should we minus Dom?
Oh, I look forward to seeing.
Yeah, alright, yeah. Let's minus Domri. Let's see. Do we have a creature? We have a few creatures. Do we have one? Top of our deck?
Yeah, very nice indeed.
Alright. So next turn we can kill 2 mana dorks. I'm hoping that they play both their mana dorks. I descend and destroy both here. We have 1 Assassin's Trophy for when their commander finally does come down. Okay. That's fine. Play this. descend. And it's not gonna really matter what we grab. So, well, I guess we need 2 white sources, right? We already have 2 white sources, but we'll grab a secondary one just in case. Uptick here.
A little pick me up before the real fun begins.
We don't. Hang on. We should actually cast. Yeah, okay. We should cast it with Riot. I forgot. Riot isn't just haste. We can instead get a counter. So that is the correct thing to do. If you descended this turn, you may choose both. Not descend this turn. Did descend this turn. Am I confused? Right? That's why the pickaxe is lit up. Guessing I didn't descend. Okay. That's. I might have. Hang on. Let me redescend here. Yeah. So I. That's strange. I cracked the verdant catacombs, right? So that's descend. Okay, bye bye, Domri.
Yeah, doesn't always work out how you want.
Okay, so Gishath next turn. I have to be able to blow up Gishath. Alright, Gishath every turn after this one. Although, we could take a Gishath hit. Fellas, we could take a Gishath hit. But I don't think they fare well. Ah, that's too great. Take a Gishath hit. Take a Gish. Or maybe our opponent disconnects and we. Yeah, Ramos is a fun card. I like Ramos a lot. I'm surprised I haven't built it actually more often, because I remember when it first came out in 2017. I think one of my players tried to break it in my friend group. It never did that well. There's so much artifact hate in our. It's the only unfortunate part. Okay. Finally figured out what to do. That is a really good draw. Just go for a wonder. Yes. So maybe they play Gishath and not. And now I can just farewell the Gishath. They play it at sorcery speed. And they wouldn't be able to replay it if they don't play. No. Yeah, they wouldn't be able to. No, now they would. Sure. We are more than happy to see all that. One ring, probably the best draw we could have had. So they can still Gishath me next turn. So we're not out of the woods yet. Although I suppose they have to top deck a land. So if they top deck a land, I still get Gishath next turn. The One Ring is cooking, so there's potential. Don't top deck a land? It's like dinosaur or something? Not a land. Oh, he still had enough. I can't count. I could not count. Alright, so potentially just dead. Potentially just dead. Top 7. He whiffed. I feel really bad for this Gishath play. Although, that's 3 lands in a row. My god. Holy mother of... Alright. I do... Yes, because I have a swamp. Alright, not out of the woods yet. Not out of the woods. Oh my. You don't like seeing that. No sir, we are dead in 2 turns. Are wondering. But we do have a Mirari's Wake. Okay. So we gotta think this through. I think we have to start here by tapping. Really bad draws. So start by playing Ramos. Destroy this. If he saves this card here, we're dead. That is fine. That is actually totally fine. Not completely fine, but it's gonna be good enough. Because what we can do, well, Blinding Obedience. Okay. So I haven't played a land this turn. If I get an untapped land, no, it's not. I have to play the. It gives us some extort. Blind Obedience buys us a turn from any more haste. Alright, Dovin's Veto is not going to work. So, once again, we have to start here. Hope that in the top 5 cards, there's not something better than this. So, I think that still leaves us dead to our own ring, fortunately. If he hadn't killed the Ramos, we could have gained life here. I'm trying to think, how much can we extort in turn? So we start here. We have to extort a lot here. So we'll save, play the Omnath. Can't afford to pay any life. Store. Then I can. Is this gonna tap okay? I can play this, extort one more time. That puts us to 5. Is that good enough? Or I can Deafening Clarion. Oh, this is tough. Okay, I think I don't have to. Yeah, so I can play this. Store. I was supposed to counter my own card there. But I guess we're okay, because this. Oh my lord, we are alive for one more turn. I really hope we get this. There is surely. Oh my god. Early. Draw something. Oh my god. We can Leyline Binding. Target no an opponent controls. Reading the card is great, guys. I love reading the card. Alright, well that was bad. Hey, excuse me. We're not dead this turn, just because of the Deafening Clarion. Struggles. I can't believe I just misplayed again. You know what though? We'll keep that map. We'll take that map from you. Just gotta extort a whole lot. Not dead now. Office gains life as well. Trying to play everything that gains life. Should have been playing. We should have played Ramos out. But I'm so scared of dying. All right. Can't extort that, sadly. We're alive for one more turn. No haste creatures can kill us. I think we have the game in the bag. Pretty sure we win the game here. They would need farewell. They don't have farewell, that's game. You actually clawed that back somehow. What a crazy game. What an absolute crazy game. Well, that is why we play Blind Obedience. Blind Obedience. That's nuts. That is a nuts that game. My voice is cracking. I'm not used to talking this long. Oh man. Alright. Double or nothing. I was gonna say that's probably it. I was gonna show off the deck so you guys know. I don't need subs. I don't need subs, but it is 8 o'clock. I was only planning for streaming 2 hours, so we hit the 2-hour goal. We're good. I'm gonna keep doing this. We're gonna keep doing this weekly so I get better. We get over my nervousness. You're not nervous, right? You guys aren't nervous watching me? Okay, good. So this was a secret weapon. It was Progenitus. It didn't show up once in our deck. A lot of misplays tonight, and we didn't hit Progenitus. We're playing Hit the Mother Load for the all-time Mother Load, which would be Progenitus, right? Would actually be the all-time Mother Load. Didn't happen. Unfortunate. Maybe we'll play this deck again on stream. It is pretty fun. We didn't really get it, but Niv-Mizzet Supreme is actually pretty good here. Taking the table, you didn't have to do that. Thank you. Thank you, though, for the subs. It's always appreciated. I am going to make some member-only content coming up about Pokemon Pocket. Best card game possibly ever made. Just kidding. But Niv-Mizzet Supreme here, there's been a number of times where this card saved me. It is, that's why we're playing so many of these 2-mana cards, if you're wondering why I'm doing that in this deck. Now, Omnath, it's just a 5-mana spell. We don't have too much stuff that can trigger it. I mean, I'm looking at like 1 card. Maybe, yeah, 1 card. So the reason why we're playing this Omnath, though, it is the 5 counters on Ramos. So that's what we were trying to do. Here's the mana base. Building this mana base in real life would be sad time. Honestly, a pretty fun deck. I'm a little bit sad that we never got the Progenitus out, but check out that art. That art is pretty sweet. So, thanks for tuning into the stream, guys. I'll be streaming again next week on Thursday again. We'll try to build a community deck. I might do a separate stream for the community deck. Because maybe I'll stream twice. I don't know. I still need to get other videos out. Look forward to the zombie deck tomorrow, where we do some mono black zombie deck that is mid-range and combo. This is the zombie deck, by the way. Played earlier, pretty fun. Beseech the Mirror is an awesome card. And I think that's it, guys. I will see you next time. Peace.